Here's another alarm clock from the 2000s which makes annoying noises. The Seiko Time Talker.
8:55 p.m.
In addition to that talking time announcement,
8:57 p.m.
you also get a choice of alarm sounds, including electronic voice, cuckoo, and rooster. You also get a conventional numerical LCD time display on the front, but with the speaker being much larger and the little LCD being non-backlit, it's obvious they meant for the sounds to take priority. Thus the large bar on the top that you press to have it speak the current time to you.
8:59 p.m. 9 o'clock p.m.
And that was the optional time announcement on the hour, the hourly chime, which you can thankfully turn off if you wish. You also get a volume control for the speech and sounds. Unfortunately, it's not a continuously variable dial, but you do at least get choices of low,
9:02 p.m.
medium,
9:02 p.m.
and high,
9:02 p.m.
which is really loud. In the upper right corner is the main control switch. In the bottom position, it's normal operation with the alarm off. One step up from that allows you to set the alarm. The next step up allows you to set the time, and the top position turns on the alarm. It runs on 2 AA batteries. In this kind of application, it's not recommended to use alkaline batteries, because in my experience with these low current drain clocks, if you use alkaline batteries, they can actually start leaking while the clock is still working. So it's better to stick to conventional carbon zinc, heavy duty, inexpensive batteries like these. And this sticker was supposed to have the model number and some other information on it, but it's completely worn off, so it's illegible now. Thanks to an eBay listing, I discovered that the model number is QHL014SL, and the movement, case, and box were all made in China. Yes, Seiko still referred to it as having a quartz movement, even though it doesn't actually have any moving parts. Other features listed on the box are Time Talker, Alarm Voice Select, and Hourly Chime function, and it included the batteries. In 2003, a website called The Clock Depot was selling it for $18.75. And amazingly, they kept selling it all the way until 2024, when they finally updated the website to say this selection has been retired and is no longer available. And that piece of paper refuses to stay up. To set the time or alarm, you use the hour and minute buttons on the left side. Unfortunately, there's no way to do so silently. Every time you press them, it's going to make a loud noise.
1 a.m.
And also announce the time.
Alarm, 1 o'clock.
Yes, I know. It's also going to announce the time you're setting it to, which I guess is good for people who...
Alarm, 6 o'clock a.m.
Yes, thank you. It's good for people who can't see the display, but for everybody else, it's going to be quite annoying. So, yeah.
09.
It's better to hold it down
09 a.m.
if you have a long distance to go between where it's currently set to and where you want it to be set to.
Alarm, 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m. 6:30 a.m.
That's the alarm with it set to the electronic voice option.
6:31 a.m. 6:31 a.m. 6:31 a.m. 6:31 a.m.
There is the alarm set to the cuckoo sound.
6:32 a.m. 6:32 a.m. 6:32 a.m.
And that's the rooster alarm sound.
6:42 a.m. 6:42 a.m. 6:42 a.m.
And it has a 10-minute snooze function. Inside, the circuitry is exactly what I expected, not much. You get a couple of small circuit boards for the buttons and switches. This 4D sticker may indicate this one was made in 2004. The main circuit board has the LCD, the clock crystal, and almost certainly one of those surface mount blob chips running the whole show. There's a single transistor serving as the audio amplifier for the speaker, which is a 2.5 inch 8 ohm 0.5 watt dynamic speaker. So that's about it for the Seiko Time Talker talking alarm clock from the mid-2000s. It would be great for a blind person because the controls are large and easy to feel the location of, and the time announcements are perfectly intelligible.
10:08 p.m.
But if you have a sighted partner, they may be annoyed by the noises it makes, especially if you have the volume turned up high.